All right. Hi. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to Backlog Benchmark, episode 37. It was supposed to be Fortnite and then it got scratched because the episode was kind of a disaster. The sound was awful. I would have need to edit it, do a lot of editing for that video, and it was kind of unrecuperable. I was like, I need to record again. So I changed the lineup for the current lineup right now. And I'm gonna start right away with StarRupture. I'm already in game, as you can tell. Right now I don't see it because the game is directly sent to to the stream, but I'm not in game right now. I was doing my social and stuff. Let me close myself. Um, so yeah, the playtest supposed to end at 7, maybe 7 p.m. Pacific time. I'm not sure. I still have access to the game, so we're gonna take the opportunity to take another look at it to show you guys what this game is about. This is a playtest. We don't have much time to showcase it, so I'm gonna showcase it like real quick. And like I said, the lineup, we have 5 games as always. Can I somehow show it to you real quick? But as always, when we sit here, the backlog benchmark, we sit down and we try to figure out if the games are good, right? And we have a lineup here. Let me show you real quick of 5 games: StarRupture, Eraser, Operation Steel, Eating Cats in Japan, and Sorry I Surrounded Beauty. I'm gonna try to figure out if they're good, if they're worth playing, and that's about it, guys. That's my intro. I need to work on it. And I guess I'm a bit nervous because I'm like, this is the third time I'm trying to record this, and either this goes well or it doesn't. But yeah, this is it. This is episode 37, and this is going to be what it's going to be. And I'm going to keep doing it live, and I'm going to keep on streaming simply because this is the format. This is what I do. This is how I envision it, and this is how I want it to be. So, regardless of how flawed it is, I know the approach is not perfect. I know, but at the same time, that's the point. You want to see a real human being go through real experience and tell you their first impression on things and stuff. And it's why the show is mostly about showcasing games that I haven't played, right? Backlog benchmark is about backlog, the stuff that I haven't played, or in this case that I just bought but I might not ever played. So anyway, point is StarRupture. Let's get into it because we don't have much time. And this one I think is like Satisfactory. I think it's a survival crafting game like Satisfactory, and when I say that, I mean it. Like, as you can tell, I'm a little oh, I guess last time I added the windows, I didn't save. Let me add some windows. So the interface for building is very, very straightforward. Like, it's intuitive, very easy. If you play Satisfactory games like that, you already feel at home. You have like little benchmark in like almost survival crafting games, right? You have a benchmark to start with. This one allow you to build stuff. In this case, the thing we're looking for is Warframe Ore. Wait a second, did I load the right? Yeah, I wrote the right game. I guess I didn't save after I put it down. Okay, so give you an idea what this game is about, what we have to do. As you can tell, there's some visual issues. I've seen a lot of visual glitch, mostly visual glitch. Mechanically, the game seems to work pretty fine, but this is a playtest, right? It's a few visual glitch, but yeah, if you're familiar with Satisfactory, this is very similar. Instead of conveyor belt, in this one you have a rail system. The rail system uses a little drone, I guess you could say, little conveyor drones that follow this. Right now it's connected, but I guess it doesn't need to make anything, right? Let's build this. I need to make some. Now it knows. So there's also this thing that's different from Satisfactory, right? But it's, you know, reminiscent. Where in Satisfactory, your conveyor belt would just filled up with whatever resources you're making. In this case, it doesn't. If there is no need for it, the rail stays empty and there's no production going on. Also probably because the production here was full. But now it sends this there and this send it to space. Right? So we need to send 200 of those. And while it does that, you are free to explore and build more stuff. Right? I don't know if I have the resources for it, but I should probably build another extractor here. Rotate like that. And now I probably need more of those. Am I like that? It's not working. Building colliding with other building. What do you mean? Bro, look. What I'm asking is really not hard. I'm sure you can do it. I'm sure you can do it. And I'm sure you can do it because I did it earlier. Right? We have 2 more. Maybe another 2. Just to make sure. I guess it's because I'm trying to build from underneath or something. And I'm pointing at the wrong place. There you go. Alright, there we have it. Let's close this. Alright. So, I need electricity to connect things. Pressing the wrong button right now. To connect things, you need the rail, right? We can make a rail. It doesn't need to connect to anything. It doesn't need to do anything. It just needs to be connected to my buildings. Actually, yeah. Do I have a fabricator yet? Smelter. Okay, we just need electricity again. Okay. So like I said, no need for anything but to be connected. And now we have electricity. And now it's working. And now it's extracting the ore for us.
Gotcha.
Let's stack those like that. All right. So yeah, what is it? Survival crafting game, very similar to Satisfactory, because you craft, you know, you extract minerals and all of that. The animations are really cool. Like everything, you have to keep in mind, everything is super low setting right now because my computer cannot run this game super well, and definitely not if I try to stream it at the same time. Oh yeah, now I just realized that we're not capturing the game anymore, so you don't see it. Well, actually, there was an advantage. You could see the gun well. Right now, you don't see the gun. And earlier, in the second attempt of me trying to record this, I was talking about the gun and the system, how it works, right? Because, like, let's say I come here and I want to extract this directly, right? Let's say I don't have the big extractor and I want to extract it myself. Your gun overheats, and right now you don't, literally you don't even see the meter. So, and when I reload, you might see it briefly, right? You're gonna see it a little bit on the gun, right? You see it, but barely. So the whole time I was talking about the gun and how it works and stuff, it was completely irrelevant. You couldn't see it. Kind of sad. But yeah, this game is honestly very cool. And we know what it is. And this is a playtest. I thought I had more time with it, but this is the end. This is all I'm going to see until the release or the next playtest. But I wanted to share it with you, so that's why I decided to just go ahead and launch this stream. Take 3. Let's record this. So, oh yeah, let's save it here. Save game. So next time I have my extractor, if I ever continue this for some reason. I don't know if for some reason it's not disabled, even though it was supposed to be disabled at 7. But it's, it's really good. Really good. StarRupture, really enjoy that. So StarRupture, I already did that 2 times, I guess. No, not true. I didn't re-record after the attempt stream earlier, so I did that only once. But playtest, right? I was expecting 5 because everything I saw about it, the trailer was like, wow. That's why I applied to request the playtest, and I was like, yeah, I want to play this. I'm gonna buy this. I'm definitely gonna, yeah, sign me up. The experience was amazing. Like my experience, my time with it, I didn't, only 3 hours, and I could have spent way more time, and I should have. I regret it, but that's just me. I'm always last minute. And yeah, I loved it. 5 out of 5. Give it a heart. Survival crafting, Subnautica. That's the no controller support. I tried, and even the first stream, I kind of like stopped the stream because I couldn't get the controller to work. But the controller, let me show you. See here, there's no mention of a controller, but if I switch game, it acknowledged that there's a controller plugged. So it was not my controller or my computer, which often act up lately. It was StarRupture that doesn't have the feature linked set up correctly right now because it's a playtest. It's not ready. But yeah, my impression is amazing, and I wanted to showcase it, like I said, and I want to keep the show live. I really strongly considered starting to record this offline because many reasons, I don't want to bother you with that, but yeah, I was really conflicted. So long story short, I want to keep doing this live because I think it's preferable, and the whole point of my show is to be authentic. I think I've said it already, but I'm repeating myself. I'm an old man. It's about human beings. You want to come here, see somebody, sit down with 5 games, try them out, and figure out if they're good. And that needs to be live. So I didn't thought I would see you again, Billy. Thank you for stopping by again. I hope you're doing well, man. Good evening to you too. I'm doing good. Almost like you could say a slight middle light mental breakdown earlier. I was not feeling it, and I had technical issue with it. Pissed me off, and I was like, man, third time the charm, or third time the curse, I don't know. But we're done with this game. We're gonna move on to the next game now. We're gonna move on to the next game. And this is a game we featured one of the first show, the first week or whatever, the first 10 games, whatever. I want to verify what I'm saying if it's bullshit. Operation Steel. Operation Steel demo. We did that episode 11, so a long time ago already. And it was so good that, of course, I bought the game because it was on sale and I wanted it. So yeah, let me show you what it is and if it's good. And I only have like 97 minutes or something like that. Like I barely have like an hour and a half of game time, but it's because the game is very short. It's super hardcore. You play, you die, and that's it. As soon as you die, it's over. You have 5 planets to visit, but it's random. So it's like Outrun, the old racing game Outrun, the arcade game where each time you get to the end, there's a split and you go left or right. So the same way here, new game. You have 2 ships, one that charges, one that shoots normally. Personally, I like the one that charges a lot. We'll go with it. There's 2 planets to start with. So let's go with Berber. And each planet basically fork and allow you to, like, you know, continue your journey the way you want. And try to visit all of the planet, because I think if you visit all of the planet, you get a complete map, but I don't know what it does. Like, is it just like a collectible or does it unlock something? I don't know. But yeah, I need to be careful. I talk too much. This is a shmup. Like I said, super hardcore. And the graphics are hand-drawn. Personally, I really like that. Oh yeah, and I was super disappointed, like, what happened earlier, because you seem like you were, like, kind of looking forward to, like, the one of the game that I have on my lineup, I think. See if it's good. Actually, I played it a little bit yesterday, so I already know that it's somewhat good, but I don't know much. I didn't play much and I was super tired when I started it. I just finished my playthrough of Super Scout, and instead of starting a new playthrough, I was like, I'm gonna start something new instead. The waifu, yeah. So what you're saying is, like, I have to do it last, otherwise you're gonna leave, right? That's what you're saying, right? There's a racing game in there, bro. Come on, there's a racing game. Ouch. I talk too much. But you see, like, it's like fork, and whenever you finish a level, I'll restart real quick, right? I'll try to, oops, quit. I'll try the original ship, and we're gonna try Arcturus. The racing game, I'm not sure it's gonna be good though. I'm suspecting it to be kind of meh. Nah, I know. I'm just messing with you. I know you're you're one of the rare, you know, loyal viewers that I have. I don't expect to see anyone, but like, I know if I see anyone in my chat, there's a high chance it's gonna be you. This gun is kind of cool. You just hold it forever, I guess. It's homing. I guess it's not super powerful. You can at least, you can focus on weapon up. Oh yeah, we have a better, oh yeah. Oh, that was a good choice. Weapon up was a good choice here. So this ship moves a bit faster. It has less health. The other one has like 4 or 5 health. But the other one also charges, which is both good and bad. Like charging kind of can be annoying a bit at times. It forces you to like shoot all the time. This shmup here, yeah. I played a demo, episode 11. So this is technically the second time the game is featured on the show, because the first time it was just a demo. And yeah, this weapon is kind of bad because it doesn't deal much damage at all. It allows you to focus on moving, you know, your movement, so you don't have to like worry too much about where you're shooting. I guess it's not bad. No, not bad. But yeah, game is really straightforward. It's a shmup like Gradius and stuff. Although it's not exactly like Gradius, because this one has the particularity that you need to collect the star map. And to collect the star map, you need to visit each unique planet, which kind of imply that you have to play it more than once. You could argue Gradius is a sequential game where you beat level 1 and then you beat level 2 and then you beat level 3, and it's not necessarily meant to be played on loop over and again. Although that's also arguable. You can also make the argument that back in the days, Gradius and a bunch of those shmup actually did loop. So when you beat the game, if you had still a bunch of lives, you can keep on playing another loop, and it was just getting harder and harder. But yeah, technically, this one has like a bit different than the other shmup. That the other shmup are literally kind of like meant to be played once sequentially. This one is literally made so that you cannot beat it the first time. Like you gotta have to play more than once. The graphics are neat, man. The graphics are like all engine. I really like that. At first, I was like, I'm not sure about the graphic. Like when I played a demo, like the very first time I saw the game, but I think I was wrong, man. Speed up would be good. I think I'll go that, and I'll upgrade that. And I don't have money anymore. Or I do have money. Well, I guess I can upgrade that. Leave. And yeah, this game also has the particularity of being very hardcore. Like, you have one life. You die, that's it. Pay attention. You know, pay very, very close attention to the bullets, because there's no forgiveness in this. You can upgrade, you can repair a little bit sometimes, but not much. No matter how much money you have, don't count on the repair being available and stuff like that, right? Like, I think they probably have like a repair, at least the repair every time, but they don't always have the armor up, because this time there was no armor up in the shop. Otherwise I would have taken it. Alright. Armor up? Yeah, armor up. Yeah, every time we see a bunch of parallax, it's like mode 7. Oh shit. Pay attention, bro. So yeah, that weapon is kind of a little bit OP, I gotta say. Because you really don't have to care at all where you're shooting. It just shoots everything. You just Spend your time focusing on the bullets and you're good. Warning, warning. Also, all the bosses are astrologic, you know, constellation, I guess. They are, yeah, the astrological constellation. The astrological signs type of thing. I swear, this weapon might be the most OP thing I've seen in this game, because, like, I don't pay attention at all where I'm shooting, I'm just avoiding. It changes the game. Now it's not a shmup, it's an avoider type of thing where all I do is avoiding things. Bomb, repair, yeah, repair. Okay, I might have a chance for a star map here, because I'm at level 2. I beat 2 levels, I think, and there's gonna be a branch here. Next. Ah, shit, just the shop first. Repair, right? Repair. What is this? Pod? Passive. Sounds good. Oming, passive. Sounds good. I cannot upgrade my weapon though, but everything sounds good. This passive, I can upgrade it. I don't know which one would be better though. The homing passive or the pods passive? We're discovering here. Oh yeah, speaking of Gradius, this level kind of remind me of Gradius. Right? Like, come on. I'm not sure about the passive that, like, shoots, like, behind me for some reason. I'm like, how about you shoot forward, bro? How does that work? I don't think I've ever beaten that level. Usually I just get owned in this one. It's probably as far as I made it. Damn, bro. This is insane. I kind of want to switch weapon just because this weapon deals so little damage. Repair, always repair. Should always be repair. Why am I wondering what to do? See? I needed it. In a sense, I'm really glad that for you know, the backlog benchmark, I managed to get you guys a good run, because I played the game a lot, but I'm barely. I think once I beat level 3. Usually, I just get destroyed in this game so fast. But there's something to play games that you're bad at but you still enjoy like fighting games. Sometimes I'm really bad at fighting games, but there's some fighting games that I just enjoy. Like Mortal Kombat, I'm really bad at Mortal Kombat. I can play the story mode though, because the story mode is just, you know, it's like watching a movie. It's way easier. Alright, we destroy Scorpio! Achievement. Is there a repair in there? I always take the repair. Complete level F. Oh yeah, for the first time, and we got a nice map piece. Nice. Devastator weapon. Oh, that's a different weapon. Repair, always repair. Flash. Instead, I'm gonna improve the stuff I have. Alright. I don't know what the homing passive does. I didn't notice. Was I shooting some sort of like homing missile? I didn't notice. Alright. Ooh, so there's map pieces both sides. I don't know. I'm so like on going this way always. I'm gonna keep going this way again. Gonna do the top line basically. On that you could call map. Ooh, that's not good. Not sure, but I think this is the second level where we have like worn. It really reminds me of like Dune and stuff. I like it. Oh, what the fuck is that thing? What? Which one is this one supposed to be? Jiminy? No. Jiminy would be like two of them. What was that thing? Saw, speed up, repair. I'll get repair. Always repair. Don't ask. Just take repair. It's with the repair that you can make it. Maybe one day you'll be better. Good enough that you don't need the repair. You can just get upgrades. I mean, I don't need to be good at the game with this weapon. It's so freaking OP. Bro, I don't even have to aim. Alright, boss time. Libra. Oh, nice. Whoa, that's rough. That doesn't do much. It's gonna take a long time to kill that boss. I don't know if I'm ready. Such a long fight. Ah, I see the little homing missile now. We're so dead. But Libra's gonna get us here. Ah. No, what was that? What happened? I don't even know what hit me. Fuck off. Oh, man, I was like, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make No, no, we're not gonna make it. So yeah, my PB, literally, you can see here on screen. That's as far as I ever made it. You can tell. ACFG. Amazing game. Amazing game. Is it good? Is it worth playing? Hell yeah, brother. Love that game. Love that game. The demo was amazing. It really convinced us, and I still feel bad the first time I played it. I played the demo and I played it on stream. I was like criticizing the graphic, being like, oh, it kind of doesn't look super good. And the more I look at the art, the more I love the art. The art being hand drawn and everything is just beautiful. Look at this. Look at the color and everything. It's yeah, it's great. All right, so assessment of Operation Steel, but not the demo, the actual game now. It's a shmup, like Gradius, you could say. Works with a controller. Do I need... How is it set up here? Let me check also this. StarRupture has closed that. Controller property. Controller. So it has full controller support. That's what I wanted to know. It's not using the Steam inputs. So yeah, it has legit genuine. Oh, I see something here. Genuine support for a controller, not fake one through the Steam API thing. So here, I was expecting 4 as a quick rating. I'm not sure why 4, because we already knew it was amazing. Oh, I guess maybe after the demo, yeah, that after the demo, we might have given it a 4. And we were convinced after the demo, but not as convinced as I am now that I own the game and I played it like a lot. I still haven't beat it, but I plan on beating it one day. Trust me, it's still installed. I still play it almost daily, like regularly. I play a little bit. Like it's like 5 minutes long. It's super short. You get killed instantly. So I did like, I don't know, 6-7 games so far, something like that. It's just a really enjoyable game. Like, you know, you finish a meal and before you get into something more serious, you know, a bigger, longer game, you play a little bit of Operation Steel. You're like, all right, cool, that was cool. Let's play something else now. So like it. So what is it here? Play extensively, yeah. Still haven't beat it, but combat iterational. This one, like I said, is special compared to a Gradius, where I would probably say sequential, because most shmups are just a bunch of levels that once you beat it, you finished it. It's like the experience in a sense. But I'm gonna start thinking that maybe I should consider them all iterational, because think about it, the old Gradius, the old Life Force, aka Salamander, all of those games back in the days were technically meant to be played more than once. And when you beat the game was looping around and you would start over literally. You didn't have to press or select or do anything. Like credit roll, at the end of the credit, poof, you go back. You're back at the level 1, but you have less credit or whatever. You have more points and you can keep at it. And sometimes it's literally harder and harder each loop. And there's a bunch of the games that I have in my folder. If I go check real quick on Steam here in the Gradius, right? I have a bunch of them that technically ask you to play the game more than once. Chroma Cell has a bit like Operation Steel, has multiple paths, and you can decide to play all the levels or just play one of the 2 level and then kind of like continue your so you can kind of like skip 3 level per playthrough basically and still reach the end. And there's also this idea that there is secrets in the levels, and there's a bunch of other cases like where okay, Abrosia is also a shmup that is kind of like an RPG. So it literally asks you to grind some levels over and over again just to get some XP so that you can buy the next. So it's not always iterational, like you don't always like loop and have to play the game more than once. But those games are not necessarily always sequential. Like it's not always like a corridor that you need to go forward and reach the end. There's like the idea that you're gonna play more than once, over and over. What game? And what's the context? It sounds that sounds awesome, but right now I have no idea what you mean. There's another game I have that has this kind of like art that I've it's let me check here then. Doom. Yeah, it's this one, a New Blood production. Oh, it's from the same company. I get it now. Oh, interesting. So where was it? In the shmup? In the shmup. So Super Galaxy Squadron is from the same people that made Dusk. Interesting. Oh, it's one of those dating FMV stuff thing. You'll tell me in the Discord after, or you'll tell me right now. Because you found a way to copy the thing. Rosenkreuzstiliet. Okay. Dark Souls German, what? From ChatGPT, okay. And you were talking about this game the other day but about what? Like, what was the context? What would you, were you like in my chat, in your stream, in Discord? What? I don't remember the discussion. I'm lost. Steam. Oh, is it like some sort of Mega Man type of thing? I think I have you said Dark Soul, right? Mega Man style platformer shooter. Oh, okay, so I'm not stupid. Developer the developer of Dark Souls. Oh, okay. But yeah. I have games that are similar to that. If it's not the same series. Developer. Okay, no. There was another developer. There was two developers there. It's the same shit. Well, I guess I might not have that game specifically. But I have a Mega Man that's like little girls like that. Little chibi, whatever they're called. I don't remember the name for those Asian little girls that looks too young. That are supposed to be 16 plus or whatever, but they look like kids. But that Mega Man, I have a Mega Man like that. Let me check. Mega Man. Where would that be? That would be here in the looting things because I'm retarded like that. It was a Metroidvania, right? Am I blind? Okay, Mega Man. The Metroid Mega Man. Oh, it's because there's only one symbol and it's still in story. It's not loot. This is it this or this that I'm thinking about? I think I was thinking about this maybe. This might look a bit like the game you're talking about, Metroidvania. Yeah, because like it's a Mega Man, but like it's a Mega Man that you revisit the level more than once because like Mega Man. Because Mega Man was sort of like a Metroidvania, it was just a different type of Metroidvania with a level selector. Like you had this different structure, but it was in many ways a structure that was reminiscent of Mega Man, of Metroid. I mean, like a sort of like maze where you have a bunch of way to go about. You're kind of free to go where you want, but there's a few things here and there that are gated that you will have to acquire some sort of upgrade somewhere and then backtrack to come back and get access to. So it's basically it's a maze. But yeah, this game it's kind of similar. I played this a bit, not much, but enough to appreciate it. Not the same though, and it's not the game I was thinking about. The game I was thinking about might be the other one there, Temi something. Maybe that's the one I had in mind. I think it is definitive edition with the little music and everything, right? Yeah, sort of like Mega Man like. And I played that one a little bit too, not much, but a little bit. Yeah, I'll have to revisit them and showcase them on the show at some point. All right, we were on a good pace, right? Let's try to stick to it. Let's try to get onto it. So we have 3 more games. Let's do this one. It's going to be super easy, super quick, and we can get into the other 2 games that might interest you specifically. Billy, my one viewer, my friend. There's nobody else here. I believe. I don't know if there's a lurker. No disrespect. I'm sorry. I'm an asshole. I'm stupid like that. No disrespect if you're watching on Rumble or YouTube, or if you're lurking. What I'm saying is, you might like the racing, or at least be curious about how bad or good it is, and the other one. But this one should be easy, and I already know what this is. This is a Where's Waldo? This is a game where we have a bunch of items to find, mostly cats, I'm guessing. This one might just be cats, but I know sometimes with those ones, when there's like a bit of work, a bit of love, a bit of quality, not just like kind of the basic garbage $1 cheap game. This one is probably more than $1. Sometimes there's more than just the cats to collect. We'll find out. One thing I know is that this one has color. We have a timer that says that, oh my god, this is different. Oh, okay, this might just be the hint. Okay, I don't think it's like you're under the timer if you don't do it in this 40-minute, 40-second minute time. You lost. I don't think it is. I think it's like in 30 seconds I'm gonna get a free hint if I haven't found anything. But yeah, this is a very relaxing game. I have 200 of those, so we're gonna feature a bunch of those. At some point it might become some sort of tradition that I'll feature one of those just because it goes fast. I can play the whole game possibly on stream in 5 minutes. And also, if I try to like feature them individually, not individually, but like in a set, it would make a crazy long episode of like there's 200 of them. So I'll have to figure out a way to showcase them. I might not play them all and play them all from beginning to the end, right? But expect to see those the same way you can expect to see some Doom, some platformer, well, a little bit of everything, right? But you know, dating FMV, Where's Waldo, racing games, fighting games, first-person shooters. There's a few types of games that I do personally like a lot, and I collect them, you could say. I have a lot of those. So, yeah, expect to see a bunch of those. You can't put it in your cart to gift it? What, Steam doesn't allow you to put stuff in your cart? I know Steam is doing a revamp of the UI. I don't know. Don't give me stuff, bro, though. Dude, if you send me games, thank you, man. I'll check them out for sure, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it. If you take the time, the money, and the effort to send me games, for sure we're gonna feature them. Maybe not like next episode, but in the few next weeks, you know, you can expect them to be there, and I'm gonna warn you specifically, obviously. But thank you, man. If you send me the Mega Man thingy that we talked about earlier, that looks cool. Have you played those games? Or you've seen somebody play them? I almost sent you a I almost sent you one of the FMV dating the other day. There was one that was super cheap, but I was afraid that it might have been too cheap because it was like $2. And I was like, man, I don't know. At that price, maybe it's gonna be garbage, and I don't want to like send him garbage games. I'd rather like test it first, and if it's good, then maybe. I haven't tried to click on other things. I don't know if there's like, you know, like the fridge here or like the garbage can. No, no, nothing. Sometimes there's like other things that are interactable, so I need to pay attention to that. But yeah, what is it? Is it good? Well, it's definitely what I was expecting. It's a Where's Waldo game, and it's pretty chill. It's so chill that I'm gonna keep playing it a few more minutes. And if I don't finish it, well, I'll finish it offline, and that's it. I'm not gonna rush it. I'm just gonna enjoy it like I would. Well, not true, because if I was offline, I would be watching a stream or a video on YouTube. Or if it's super, super duper late, sometimes I just put the game on and play it, but most of the time I have something else running. And I don't always, if ever, keep the music. Most of those games have kind of bad music. Some of them have decent one, though. Gotta say, it's not all bad. Like this one has decent music. Meow. Padoo, 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 padoo. Also, this one is kind of cool. You have more than 100. You have 155. That's a whole lot of cats. Meow. Oh, they were not on Steam for a while, and now they're back. So yeah, it's the time to snatch them, because the thing with Steam is that if you have a game in your library, it will never remove it from your library. You will always have access to it, even if it's not on sale anymore. So there's a bunch of games that are no longer on sale. Like, I cannot even see the store page anymore, but I have a copy. So even though digital right is kind of fucked up and messed up like a whole lot, it's damn, it's really bad. There's like the government in general are not catching up with those things. But Steam is doing a pretty good job at protecting us so far, I feel. Even though we don't own anything anymore, it's all licenses. I prefer having my licenses on Steam than anywhere else. I don't invest money pretty much on any other store. Those cats don't count, huh? They're just statues. All right. Like I said, I could play this from beginning to end, but this is a long one. Well, maybe not that long, but I feel like I don't know how long I've been on this. It's probably been a good 5, if not 10, and I was not expecting it to go over 5. But yeah, this is a good one, and I'm expecting if you find enough cats in one region, it's gonna color that region to let you know like you find them all here, I think. But for some reason I haven't found enough of them or something. See, exactly what I was thinking. See, now we have a bunch of the building that, like part of the building that's colored because we find all of them in that section. So if we find all of them in that section here, it's gonna color that part too, and that's how you know, you're done with that part. Let's see if I do a few more here. I guess there's more. There you go. Now we have color. Okay, you know what? There's what? Okay, there's 40 more. No, there's 40 more. I'll keep the 40, spoiler free. You guys, if you like the game, you can play it and still have 40 more to find without me spoiling the whole freaking game on stream because I played it beginning to end. But yeah, I like those games. Those games are pretty cool. I have 230, probably more. I bet I added a few more that were free that I just forgot to put them in the folder. But yeah, those games, very popular at this point on Steam. I don't know what happened, but a few years ago, there was a few of them free, black and white, find all the cats, and it just became some sort of like phenomenon. Now I just see them all the time. There's plenty of them. Maybe because Steam know that I like those, so there's more. They always, I'm sorry, they always been there, but I don't think so. I think it just became something like some devs realized that they can make a buck selling those games for 50 cents or $1, and it actually sells. So like, why not? Like, why not? Like, I'm thinking about doing that myself. I'm just too dumb and too lazy and too busy doing something else. But I'm thinking about like sitting down and making a game like that myself and selling it. Like, why not? I know people are gonna buy it. I know I buy them as soon as I see them. I keep buying them. It's 50 cents, $1. It's barely cost anything, and you have a good time with them. So yeah, like that game. Rating. Eating cats in Japan here. Oop. We played briefly. We almost finished it on stream because it's really easy. It's a puzzle. It's emergent. You can collect the things in which order you want. Very few of them are a bit more limited, where they ask you to find a bunch of object, and it's like 5 of this, 10 of that, and stuff like that. And you, even though you see the other object that you're gonna collect later, since they're not asking you to collect them right now, you cannot collect them. So that is a different type of game. Even though it's the same type of game, it would be a different type of framework, where it would be more like sequential, right? You need to do that in a sequence. You need to do that, and then you need to do that, and then you need to do that, and then you need to do that. It's not as like free as this one where you have 150 cats. Click on them. Good luck. You know, doesn't ask you to do it in a certain way. God perspective, solo. It's a solo type of game, and difficulty here. We didn't put the difficulty for Operation Steel. Let me tell you, it's hardcore. Now, Eating Cats Japan, the difficulty is as casual as it can be. Like, there's no difficulty settings there. It's not a hardship. It's meant for kids, for everybody, from all ages. It's very, very casual. And like I said, you might see them being featured, if not every episode, pretty often. And I might figure out a way to make an episode online, offline. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but try to present to you as many as possible, as many of them as possible. Because there's a lot, 230. That's a big list. I'm not gonna do all 200 of them in once, but how many can I do in one episode? If we sit down and we try to showcase them, if I do some homework and some prep, maybe there's a way that I can present the 200, some of them, or at least something like about 200 of them, by presenting them in group. Be like, okay, all of those here are from the same dev. I'll show you one, gives you an idea what it is, the quality of the work of that dev. Then we showcase another, something like that. I'll think about it. Now, rating. I was expecting a really good one for what it is, right? In that genre specific of Where's Waldo, Eden Object Games. Is this one worth your money? And speaking of, is it worth any money? Like when you click on this and you go check here, it's from Adventure Awaits. I'm not sure about that dev, but they sell it for about $1. So they know it's not worth much, but it seems to be in some bundles with the Find All, because I thought it was from the same devs. Find All is a different dev. It's very little, very little studio, and Find Alls are very like, this is kind of like the benchmark if you want. This is like, if you want to know what's a good Where's Waldo type of game, Find All is one of those, and this is one of those where it's not as emergent gameplay as the one we've just played, where in this one you have replayability. It's kind of meant for you play it more than once, because if each time you play it, it's going to be a sequential experience where it's going to give you a set of objects, like find 10 umbrella, find 10 books, find 10 plants. And I say 10, it's going to be different numbers, right? It's going to be like 7 plants, 10 umbrellas, and I don't know, 2 books. And after you find them, you're going to give in a choice of selecting another object that you can find. And each time you play the game is going to be a different experience. So there's that replayability to it, but it's also that structure that's a bit more constrained, more, sequential, where you need to do this in order, and then you need to do that in order to do that and unlock that. But it's the same type of game. It's truly Where's Waldo, find the object, and really, really high quality. So I know I bought it in the same bundle with those. So I thought it was all from the same dev, and some of those are from a dev called Cat Dev Studio or something like that. I'm not sure which one. Is it Dory Dory? No, it's all very, very little studio. Maybe they changed their name. Maybe it's the studio changed their name. I don't know. Or I'm mixed up with another one, but it doesn't matter. Point is, those games are great. And I was expecting it to be very good. The fact that I knew it was going to be colored and stuff like that, I was expecting it to be good. But at the same time, it's not the best I've seen either. Maybe there's more content. Maybe once I find 150 cats, there's going to be more. But there was no, it didn't seem like there was like Eden objects others than, like, doors or boxes and stuff that I could have interacted with to find more cats or find other things, to find some sort of like Easter eggs, right? Those games are famous for that. So because of that, I won't give it a objectively 5-star rating. I think it's more of a 4. It's very high quality. It's very good. It's above average, definitely above average, but it's not the top of the shit of what's best out there. It might be the best one you've played if you've never played the best ones, and if you've been used to play like what I would refer to as the mediocre ones. But yeah, and personally, I will give it a 5. Well, no, like I said, maybe more like a 4. Yeah, I would give it a 4, even if it's personal. Like I said, I feel like it's missing a little bit of content. I love when they put extras, because like at this point, I feel like all the devs are kind of competing for each other because the market's going to get saturated, right? Like I have 230 of them personally. I feel like I've been catching up, like I've been trying to keep up, and I don't have them all, but I have most of them from most of the devs out there making those, I feel. Which means that at some point, there's going to be no room left, right? There's going to be so many. When you have the choice between 200 of those, like, let's say we get to a point where there's 500 or 1,000 of those games. Which one is good? Which one do you pick? Like, why would you buy this one over that one? It's going to be like, so they need to up each other. They need to come with some creativity and new twist or something. And so that's why I'm saying like this one is very good. A few years ago, I would have even think that it's a 5-star because it's in color, bro. There's color. It's innovative compared to the other ones that don't have colors. But it's also lacking like those extra feature that you find nowadays in those games. So yeah, it's great. It's really great, but I've played too many of them now to judge it too easily and be like, oh, it's a 5. No, it's over average. We already done that. We're good. And I hear my dryer that's like, hey, your clothes are ready. Yeah, well, I have 2 more games to go here. So we'll go check the laundry later. Now, the 2 last games, Eraser and Sorry I Surrendered Beauty. I tried Surrendered Beauty a little bit before I went to bed, so I kind of know a little bit how it is. We're going to get into that one. This one is completely new to me. I have no idea. And my controller right now is has shut down. Let's see if it can reconnect. It seems that it's reconnecting. Hopefully it works. We don't have like weird technical issues. Let's see. Play. Oh, I have a bad feeling this is gonna be a old looking game. Let's see if it even streams. Oh, I guess you see what I see, which is good. I'm surprised. I was not expecting it. I was expecting it to be like too small. All right, cool. So is it made to look retro, but it's not retro? What is this? Looks like a PlayStation 1 game or something like that. The controller doesn't seem to work right now. Okay, maybe it works. The fuck was that? Okay, that was weird at the beginning, like how it started, but okay. You got my name. The controller works, so good. League table, change car, start race. All right. I mean, I like the fact that we're going right into the action. No bullshit. It's a racing game. Let's get into racing. Can I change my... Nope, that's not it. That's not it either. Oh, what have I done? There you go. Okay. Abandon race, exit championship, yes. Let's try again. Championship. Start new championship. Amateur. Okay, I don't know why it skipped all of that like super quickly the first time I opened the game. That was weird, right? But we're back at it. We're gonna try the first person view perspective, if it helps. I like the graphic, okay? Honestly, I love those old graphics. I'm excited for this game. Like, it tries to look like a PlayStation 1 game. No doubt. I'm playing Gran Turismo 1, bro. Right? PS1 graphic. It's fucking awesome. I love it. I love the graphics. I'm not sure I love the controls right now, but I sure love the graphics. I'm getting fucked right now. Alright, I'm gonna get used to the controls. They're not that bad. It's a bit sensible. I feel like they're taking a shortcut, aren't they? So this is like a, you could say like a Need for Speed type of game. It's very arcadey. And it also kind of looked like I'm playing Need for Speed on PlayStation 1. This game has potential, man. I don't think it's good, and I'll have to like get good, but I don't know. I like the style. There's like, I don't know. There's something in me that's like, whoa, I love those graphics, bro. Oh shit! I forgot it was going right. Like this part here is pretty freaking cool. I think my car is broken and you can feel the damage. Like one of my wheels is damaged or something. I don't know, I guess it's fixed. Weird. No, it doesn't go right. There's no... This is not a shortcut. This is the actual way. Yeah, once you know the track, it's probably gonna help a bit. Like right now, I have no clue where I'm going. Drive like ass. And also, maybe this game is better. Oh, this is so much better for me. I like the other one. It was more immersive, but I like that better. Yeah, this one is so... Oh man, the way it shows up, it feels like it goes left, but it... AKA the best Gran Turismo 1. You might be right, man. You might be right. I haven't really played the other ones after that, but I've seen a bit of, I think it was 4. And I had the second one, but there was something about the second one I didn't like as much as the first. I remember playing the first one more. And like going back to the first one, like the cutscene at the beginning, there was something about the first one, the music as well. I don't know. Alright, I don't know how many laps there is in here, but I think we get the idea of the game being kind of... Graphically, it's not pretty, but it's also kind of like, seems to be on purpose. Like, it feels like the game was meant to look like a PlayStation 1 game, so I cannot really like take that against it. I really like the graphic style. I really like the feel of the game overall. The controls were a bit sensitive, so I had a hard time turning sometimes. I would just like oversteer, oops, and just like hit the walls all over the places. Like I drive like ass. So maybe it's the game that's bad, or maybe I was just bad at the game. I feel like it's more like me being bad at the game, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, I take that with a grain of salt, right? I wouldn't say it's the greatest, right? I was expecting here, you can tell, I was expecting very little of it. Um, I would say it's either a 2 or a 3, and I'm not sure if it's a 3. I'm not sure if I could say it's a decent game, decent game. I want to say it is. I want to say it's good. Like it's decent. It does the job. It's a game. But I feel like I'll have to play more to be sure because I played like 7 minutes right now, which is very, very short. Like I didn't even finish the first race, the first track, because I thought it was like I don't know how many laps, but I was like, it's been like something like 4 or 5 laps, and it keeps going. I don't know how long it's gonna go, so I just quit. Um, it's one of those cases where I'm like, I am not sure, and I feel bad saying that it's a 3 if it's not. Because it could be a 2. Like it felt a bit like, when people say the controls feel a bit floaty, like the controls felt good, but they didn't felt 100% right. So maybe I was just not used to the game. I was not good yet, and that's why the controls felt that way. But maybe the game looks really good and it had good intention and they had hope that it will make a good game, but maybe it's not that great. I don't know. I don't know which one of the one it is yet. So for me personally, it's a 3, and I would say objectively it's possibly a 2. I want to give it benefit of the doubt right now, and I will. I'll leave it at 3. As I play more, I'll try to play more before I uninstall. I'll be able to tell you. Also, maybe okay, there's only 38 people, so that's not many, right? Only 38. But of the 38 people, it's positive. So that leads me to believe that it must be kind of good. I could be wrong, but I believe this is just a raw upload of the original CD-ROM. No modern graphic wrapper. I've tried. Okay, so he just complained because he doesn't like the fact that it's not new. So shut the fuck up. That's not a negative. You're dumb. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. It could be wrong. That's the same one here. Shut up. Short. Not even flat out 3 was this bad. That gave me some enjoyment. Oh my god. Comparing it to Flat Out 3. Flat Out 3 was such a bad racing game. Comparing it to it, it's like, is it really comparable? No way. You compare it to. Oh, skill issue. Okay, then try it yourself. Then you'll see how left. Okay, so like, what is. So that's my fear. My fear is that this review here might be correct. That's the feeling I got from playing the game, is that I'm not sure yet after 7 minutes if it's kind of good or if it's going to turn out like that. Like, kind of like saying that the game is not good, basically. Like, once you play it, you realize that it looks good, but it's not good. It's not great. I don't know. Everybody else seems to say that it's great. So I'm going to believe everybody else and believe my impression that it felt kind of good, but it was not the best experience either. And I have suspicion that maybe this guy, the second one that was negative, maybe he has a point, and I'll find out later. If I do, I'll adjust it and put it to 2 star instead of 3, or maybe even 1. But it doesn't feel like 1. It had controller support, right? Right, it had controller support right away. I didn't adjust anything. 2 was good. Or Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo 2 was good, but I didn't like Physics 3. I laid a shit. I'm guessing played the shit out ton, but again didn't like. 4 was good. Then I gave up. Played 7, I think. PS4. Yeah, at Gran Turismo 7, it must at least look better, right? If it can't be that bad. I refuse to believe that Gran Turismo, like 5, 6, 7, whatever. Like, I refuse to believe that they were that bad. Like, I know the first one were not super good. Like after the first one, like they made a bunch of advancements, graphically speaking, but the gameplay was not. I don't know. There was something about the first one that was special. I don't know. And I remember playing the I think it was 4 on PlayStation 2, right? One of my friend had it and I played a bit and I was like, graphically it's really impressive, but once again the campaign and everything from the first was great. There was something about the first game, man. That intro, I think it's all about that damn intro. All right, last game, guys. Last games. Wait, I didn't check for the difficulty for this one, right? So for what it is here, we played it briefly, right? Very briefly. It's a traveling game, right? It's you travel in circle. A lot of traveling. Iterational, I think this is one of those racing game meant with a championship and stuff. So it's meant so that you play some sort of tournament and you try to achieve gold, silver, bronze, whatever, right? And you play it again to get the goal next time. So in that sense, it's iterational, right? Following, even though you could like go immersive point of view, I don't think there's going to be online. And even if there's online, I think it's probably going to be a solo experience for the most part. It felt like it was a solo racing game. And I'm going to say somewhat challenging. Racing game in general feel challenging. And I was not ahead of everybody. And, of course I crashed a lot, but like it didn't felt like I would be able to catch up easily either. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm expecting it to be a bit challenging, and this should be challenging. All right, for real this time though. We played a waifu thingy thing. Yeah, yesterday I finished Super Scout, and I felt like playing something new, so I put this on and I tried it, and it was not that bad. So we already know what it is. I'm gonna play it a little bit with you guys, and we can judge to see what's the rating. Is it worth it though? Like I said, I don't think it's gonna be a 5, but I don't think it's gonna be a 1 either. Continue. I don't remember what's happening and why we're here. I was so tired when I tried that. I was like barely awake. Is this like a motif on the carpet, or is this like water? Okay, I know. I know. Okay, so to explain the story, the beginning of the story start as you are some sort of boss in a company. You're like some sort of CEO, whatever, right? You have your business and you're conducting business. And at some point, there's a girl who's working for you and she's kind of cute. And you might have something with that girl who's working for you. But not long after that, something happened and you lose the business and the girl that was working for you go work somewhere else and you find another job in another weird spot. But at some point, after all of these misadventures and stuff, you have an opportunity to go back in business and meet an investor who might lend you some money so you can start over another business. So you meet her, and she's not a she's not a 5. She's not a 5. She's not a 10. She's not like a You know, she's not a top model. She's a girl. She's a woman. I wouldn't say as go as far to say that she's ugly, but she's not super pretty. Not as pretty as the other one, let's say. And so for some reason our character keeps on drinking and drinking and drinking, and it's like I don't know if he's doing it consciously and he's just trying to drink himself, make himself drunk because he knows what he needs to do to get the money, or what, or like what happened. But that's the reason why we're in this hotel and we have a hard time getting up. It's like we're drunk out of our mind, and I guess we have slept with her, or we're supposed to sleep with her or something to get the money. I have no idea. It's a crazy story. Yeah, let's find out. Can you guys hear the game? I think you guys just can't hear it. Don't go back tonight. Would you stay with me? What should I do? Run, bro. Run. Fuck the business. Easy money. Can I get more? Easy money, he says. Bro, your soul, bro, your soul. Think about your soul. Can't sell your soul. The last stubbornness. Miss Kai, don't do this. Lying flat. Okay, so if I follow your advice, Billy, I should lying flat? That's what I should do. I kind of want to try. See what happened. This is not something I would want to do in a playthrough anyway, so let's try. Nah, don't be that easy. Oh, come on, man. Make a choice. Don't do this. All right, well, let's not do this then. I'll find out in another playthrough what happened if you sell your soul and give up and sleep with the sugar mummy here. Miss Kai, don't do this. This last, I'm not sure exactly what the choices are anyway, but I'm gonna say no, 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 no. Little Momo, business matters. I promise to help you. Don't leave tonight. Why do you still call me Miss? Don't be shy. Oh boy, I think we did it. I think we stayed. I think we had some drunk sex with the sugar mommy. The fuck was that anyway, right? Oh boy. Where's my paycheck? Oh my god, there's like a whip. Oh my god. What is this game? It's kind of funny. Okay, so there's key information. What the fuck is this, bro? She was a dominatrix. The whip. Dude. I mean, we got some, you know, got some sex and some money, I guess. It's not the worst outcome. What is this, though? Some sort of pill or something? Could be sobering medicine? Was that the thing, or is it the thing here? Where no, okay, that was the thing. So we don't need to click on this. We can continue now. But I'm gonna click on it because I'm curious. Oh, really? Is it the one you were talking about? The one I've fallen for you or something, or it's the one you bought after? I thought this was the last one I bought, but this is one I bought like a month ago. So I tried to play the game I just bought like last week, but I installed the wrong game. I ended up installing this one. Zuwu. I don't know who Zuwu is. Hi, big bro. Why haven't you come to work yet? I have something to tell you. On my way, big bro. Be there soon. What else do we have to say here? The medicine is on the table. Take it before leaving. Remember not to drink so much in the future. I've been busy recently. Don't look for me for a short time. That's the sugar mommy. On our picture, she doesn't look that bad. Last night, what on earth happened? Conversation is over. She's ghosting you, bro. She had what she wanted. Now she's ghosting you. You're the bitch in that relationship. Immediately, right now, show up for me. What? Zhu Liu Liu? I don't remember who's Liu Liu is. I'm coming. I think she might be the girl for who we work for. In theory. So yeah, what is it and is it good? Well, it's a dating sim. And it's kind of decent so far. The story got me interested.
我跟你说啊，你这个月已经迟到好几次了。对不起，实在抱歉，我下次不会了。既然你选择搬出去了，我答应你的工资啊，还是要给你的。真的吗？太好了！你是我的神！你别恶心啊！两个大男人，撒开！好好干活。哎，真是。太好了。
Okay.
杨杰的房租又着落了，得找个机会把这个好消息跟他分享一下。你打电话也不接，这什么情况？我得去看看。
What's going on? Why are we hiding behind the car?
哪有你这样做姐姐的？
你们买房怎么都不跟我说一声啊？
咋？跟你说话还得打电话，多浪费钱呐！
那钱都花完了。
花完了，我跟你爸没什么本事，还跟银行贷款了几十万呢。
还以为你们来给我过生日的呢。
哎呦，怎么这么不听话？哎
I'm not sure what I was supposed to do, but I failed. I failed. I don't know what it was.
你们买房怎么都不跟我说一声啊？
咋？
I'm supposed to like
还得打电话，多浪费钱呐！
那钱都花完了。
花完了，我跟你爸没什么本事，还跟
I'm gonna try to pay attention to the instruction, but there's some sort.
还以为你……
哎呦，怎么这么不听话？哎。
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I barely have time to fucking read the shit.
跟我说一声。
What the hell?
咋？跟你说话还得打电话，多浪费钱呐！
那钱都花完了。
花完了，我跟你爸没什么本事，还跟银行贷款了几十万呢。哎呦，怎么这么不听话？哎。
Okay, I think I need to click on the button when it's in the middle. Not before, not after, but when it's in the middle. Right?
多浪费钱呐！
那钱都花完了。
花完了，我跟你爸没什么
Hold.
本事，还跟银行贷款了几十万呢。
还以为你们来给我过生日的呢，谁想到你们把钱都花光了。
对啊，每个月还要还好几千呢。你这个月钱什么时候打过来啊？我还要还贷款呢。
你们用我的钱给弟弟买房，还要我来帮他还贷款。
哎呦，你这个小丫头片子，怎么跟你弟弟说话呢？啊，都是一家人，你赚得多，帮衬一下家里，怎么了？
妈，你可不知道，我姐还去足浴城打工。
什么？哎呦，杨家的脸呢都被你丢尽了。
她去那种地方赚快钱，就是为了在外面替野男人还债。
So she went to work at a place, and now her brother is saying to the...
住手！怎么着？你们还想打人不成？
沉默。
看什么看？你们要是再这么无理取闹，我立马报警，你信不信？
你是谁？我们家里的事要你管吗？
哦，我知道了，你就是那个野男人。
靠，这个人也太可恶了，哪有这么说自己姐姐的？不过他们毕竟是杨姐的家人，我该怎么说呢
I'm not her boyfriend yet. I'm her friend. I'm not her boss anymore, that's for sure.
我是他朋友，不是，哪有你们这样的家人啊？
朋友，我看你呀、就是欠钱的那个野男人。
Maybe I should have said I'm her boyfriend.
第一，他是谁，跟你们没有关系。第二，我不会再给家里打钱了。你们自己贷款买的房子，你们自己还。第三，我只是想让你们帮我把钱存着，我从来没说过要给弟弟买房。不管你们是把房子卖了还是怎么样，赶紧把钱还给我。
你，
妈，现在怎么办？
Okay, we did something good because we had a little heart for her.
一起算计我，我辛辛苦苦把你养大，盒子是白养你了。走，走。
杨姐，
你先回去吧，我还要上班。
好吧，晚一点我再来找你。
So yeah, she's the girl that was working for us at the beginning. And I think she might have had something for us, but we kind of fucked it up at least twice.
钥匙也还没拿到呢。
And now we kind of like, we saved it a little bit, but not completely.
喂，
Who's that?
还以为你不会再回来了呢。
Oh, I think that's the crazy girl from the
跟
restaurant.
我说了，看样子是我误会你了。重新自我介绍一下。
So give me a second here. I think you said something. Yeah, follow me. We're out of here. Your family is crazy, by the way. Yeah, it's kind of like the whole culture about respect and stuff like that. Like we used to have that technically. We used to have not as much as them, but we used to have a culture that was way more, you know, about respect and stuff. That never as much as them, but definitely more than we have today. So yeah.
爸爸，我是李远儿，你的房东。
Your landlady.
我房东？
Landlady?
妈，不行啊，
哦，不，我不是这个意思。
Landlord, landlady. Okay, sure.
还有，我在这儿的消息，不许告诉任何人。
不许告诉任何人。
你是复读机啊？这么
You're a repeater, so
没
stupid.
有人知道，所以你最好别到处乱说，知道了吗？
哦，好的。
Okay, I get it.
喂，你怎么了？
What's wrong with you?
不知道他这是怎么了？
What happened if I miss the prom? She fall on the floor? Call an ambulance? Come on, wake her up.
雨儿，
Hey, hello? Do you often fall like that when walking around?
雨儿，你怎么了？
我上楼休息一下就好了，幸好你回来了。
The landlord, landlady, yeah. Alright, we got some beer, some food.
哎，对了，哎，喂，杨姐。
喂。
那个，你下了班来我这儿一块吃饭呗？李允儿也在。
啊。
哦，我买了点菜还有酒，咱们仨聚聚。哎，正好，我一直没找到机会，感谢你帮我找到房子。
那好啊，那我下了班直接过来。
行啊，那咱们一会儿见。
一会儿见。
嗯，
拜拜。
好嘞，拜拜。唉，今天我必须亲自下厨感谢一下杨姐，顺便嘛，再把李允儿哄开心了，看看房租能不能再谈低点儿。
Okay.
你在哪儿啊？还好没看到明火。
Nice effect. It's clearly an effect. There's no smoke in that room. The smoke moved with the camera, come on. La piste de Mexicain. C'est de la Corona? C'est pas bien, hein? Okay, what is going on here? So, we're either in a dream or there's a fire. Maybe there's a fire. Alright, so like I said earlier, I don't think it's a 5 out of 5. It's more like a 4 or a 3. Like with these kind of things, like what is this? Bathroom. There's only one option. Where's my mouse? Oh, we're gonna find somebody in the bathroom?
沉默，你怎么才来？
Who are you? Who are you?
来吧，说说。我就去趟。
Is that supposed to be smoke on her nose and shit? What the hell?
杨姐要来，我也想做几道菜给她吃呀。
So she tried to cook and she's a bad cook. That's what the whole smoke thing was about.
简直是要烧家啊！
Yeah.
你都
Okay,
不知
that's
道
what's...
我刚把那个油倒进锅里，然后火就咻一下冒得好高啊，
然后呢？
然后我就灭火呀。
你不会用的是水吧？
那当然了。
行，我知道了。下次啊，你别进厨房了。哎，
你要干嘛？
拿去倒了呀。
倒什么呀？这个还可以吃。
Why? It's eatable.
这怎么能吃啊？
How can you eat this?
我上次就……
啊，怪不得你上次食物中毒呢，我那次还纳闷呢。
No wonder why you were food poisoning. Oh boy, she doesn't know how to cook, and she wants to eat
真不能
our
再吃了。
burned cooking stuff.
你站住！
I thought she looked too young and she was not super cute at first, but she's kind of cute.
工作
She does look a bit young, but she's cute. And she doesn't know how to cook.
杨杰，沈若，
Hi.
沉默，
Hello?
为了通风
That's
美观
it's always happening with those games. You always get
该怎么跟他们解释啊？
what? Where I'm supposed to choose something here? Oh, right, Shenru. Okay, so Yang Ji is the employee that was working for us. Lee Yuner, I'm not sure exactly, but she's kind of like find us in the street or something and helped us get a home, an apartment or something, and now she's trying to cook for us and she doesn't know how to cook. Shenro is like when we were in high school or college or whatever, we were in love with somebody like our childhood friends or at least our friend of high school, right? Our sweetheart from high school. And she's basically that girl from high school that we still have a picture that we carry around. Like at the very beginning of the game, there was that scene with a bunch of objects, and the object that you needed to find was a picture of her because you still think about her and stuff. And now she's here now. And I have no idea. But I kind of I haven't made a choice here. She looks so disappointed. It's like, I am so disappointed in you. I'm so disappointed in you. Look at her face. She looks more like surprised, like, what were you doing with her? And she's like, oh, I wish they were not here. I go with that, I wish they were not here.
那个，对不起啊，我不是故意。我
Oh boy. Sorry. Alf.
沈若，
Bye. She's gone.
这到底是怎么？
That was kind of weird though. I'll admit that scene was kind of weird. Like, why did we like lean back and kiss her in front of the two girls? I have no idea. That was fucked up. Also, I think I've played enough for the show, right? I think the goal was to showcase the game and figure out, is it good, is it not? I'll give it a 4. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I wouldn't say it's good. Maybe it's barely worth a 3. But right now, I'm having a good time. Like, it's entertaining enough. So, my first impression is that it's a 4. Maybe I'll put it back to 3. Maybe there's more weird stuff like the sort of like overlay layout thing. Yeah, I think you can call it overlay. I think that's the right word. Like sort of like this smoke over, like that was kind of cheap. That was really cheap. I felt like ish. Like I understand that probably cost a lot to create effects for a scene like that. Maybe you don't know, you don't want to spend like the money to clean up the apartment after you put some sort of actual smoke in the apartment. Maybe filming with a smoke was a hazard or whatever reason why they couldn't figure out a way to film it with actual smoke or some sort of better effect. I don't know. There's some sort of weird twist in the story here and there that I'm not always like the fact that you sleep with that sugar mommy, for instance, or at least that you are even considering sleeping with the sugar mommy and stuff or that last decision where we decided to pick that girl and for no reason whatsoever we just kissed her in front of the other two girl, and your sweetheart from high school just decide to leave because like she can't take that kind of shit. um I don't know, it's weird at times, but it's entertaining. I'm having a good time with it. So maybe objectively it's a 3. Maybe I'll have to readjust, but my first impression is I'm loving this. Also, the racing game, I will say I'm kind of indifferent. I wouldn't put it in the like it yet. I've played 7 minutes of it, and I have this weird feeling that maybe it's actually bad. I want to like it. Graphically, it's cool. It looks like it has a lot of potential, but maybe if I play more the racer, I'll realize that it's not that great. So right now, I'm kind of indifferent. And I don't think it's shit. So I sure won't put the poop emote. That's for sure. I didn't try to play it with a controller. I don't know about that. Had ham. Oh, you mean like food poisoning? Yeah. Yeah, I need to be careful. I try to be careful with what I eat too, because like it's easy to get food poisoning. That like the food is already poisoned to start with. So like if you eat it when it's past due, it's even worse. And also like you and me and most people, like we're not used to like our bacterias and all that shit, right? We're not used to eat garbage anymore. We use sanitized food. So because we keep eating sanitized food, we are more prone to food poisoning because like we're more sensible. We have less of a robust immune system and all of that shit to like counter it and be like, huh, it's nothing. Also, yeah. Before I finish this here, wait, I'll finish this first. Played Traveling, Irrational, God, Solo, and it's very, very casual. There's no difficulty in this. If you think it's too difficult to keep track of, like if you go off and left, most of those games remember for you if you went, if you pick a decision already or not. Like they keep that board of like, the storyline or whatever it's called, where you can actually go back and see exactly what choices you made and what choice you haven't made yet. So like it's super, super easy. But yeah, you said something about you picked one or the other or something like that. You said that this is the same dev that one of the game you played. Wait, maybe the same publisher? It's not. This one seems to be a unique developer publisher. Doesn't have anything else on Steam. It might be similar to something you played recently because a lot of them share the same formula, right? But yeah, so far this one is kind of good. Like it's not perfect, has like a bit of flaws here and there, but it's very entertaining. The girls are not too ugly, and $8 when I got it on sale, it was probably like $2.50 or something, super cheap. So yeah, good impression so far. Now, we usually try to end the show with this thing called which of the 5 games stole my heart? Which one of the games was really exceptional tonight? Eden Cat is not exceptional. It's very good. It's above average, but it's not exceptional. Eraser, the more I talk about it, the more I'm having suspicion. I need to play more to verify if it's actually good, because I'm not sure. It was kind of like so experience, but I want it to be good, or at least somewhat decent, because I love the graphic style. It looks like a PlayStation. It looks like Gran Turismo. It looks like PlayStation 1. I love that. So I really want it to be good, but I don't think it is good. sorry, I surrounded beauty. Like I just said, like it has a few flaws. So I'm excited about it. I'm having a good time with it. I feel like it's over average entertaining value. Like I'm very satisfied with my purchase. I like it. I love it. Maybe it's not a 5. Maybe I play more and I end up disregarding the flaw and being like it's a 5. But for now, I would say it's a good 4. Um, so that's why it's not winning tonight. Now the other two games, StarRupture Playtest and Operation Steel. Episode 11. Did Operation Steel win my heart that night? That night, the one that won was Chroma Cell, and I think Operation Steel was not far behind, actually. Looking at the titles here, yeah, I can say that I'm pretty sure this one was not far behind. It didn't win that day, and maybe it deserved, in a sense, to win tonight. But I want to give it to Star Rupture Playtest because truly, honestly, this game blew my mind. Like I was like stunned of how good it is. Like no matter how much I love my little shmup Operation Steel and all of that, I have to recognize when I play something exceptional, how exceptional it is. And that playtest was everything I wanted from the game. I loved it. I'm just really sad and angry at myself that I didn't play earlier because I had it for almost a week time. I had access to it, and now I don't have access to it anymore. But it was such a good game, and I'm looking forward to the release. What I've played was top notch, was so good. Like I don't want to say it was better than Satisfactory, but it looks like it has promises that it could be as good, if not better. And I'm not joking because I've played so much of Satisfactory. I know how exceptionally good that game is, but it has some flaws. And this game feels like it's going to try to aim at fixing those flaws, at overcoming those flaws, at making like a better Satisfactory than Satisfactory itself. So it seems like, it's going to be a rival, and because of that, it wins my heart. Really, it wins my heart. Operation Steel cannot win my heart in the sense that I already love the game, guys. I already fucking love Operation Steel. I've had it installed since I bought it. I bought it right after episode 11 when we played the demo. I've been having it installed since. I love that game. It's amazing. So in a sense, it doesn't get the trophy, but you understand that it kind of does get the trophy in a sense. But I'll give the trophy to Star Rupture because I think it's crazy good. Highly recommend. And I hope there's another play test, or I hope that participating at the playtest means I have the game forever. I don't know. Maybe not. Doesn't mean anything. But yeah, it was great. Loved it. Now, let me check something real quick. Well, you know what? One day I might come back to Valheim and do some speedrun, so you're probably gonna get used to be sent to a Valheim channel. Because I love Valheim. Valheim is exceptional. The game that won tonight was a survival crafting. Valheim might be the king of survival crafting games out there. I don't know if there is a game that's as good when it comes to survival crafting as Valheim. One day we'll feature it on the show just to showcase how good it is. Maybe when there's another update to the game, because it's still on early development, and the last zone, technically speaking, is supposed to be released in the near future. So I don't know. Valheim might come to the show, but until then, I'm gonna raid Grimgut. I almost butchered his name. But yeah. Hey, where is it not playing? I don't want to nod when I get there. So yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Always really, truly appreciated. You have an amazing rest of your day. You take care. Hopefully we see each other pretty soon. Until then, I'm going to leave you in the good hands of Grimgott, like I said, for some Valheim speedrun. I think he's doing like the full run, which is crazy, like legit crazy. It's like 13-hour long run. But yeah, thank you, Billy. I see you. Thank you. And remember, life is super duper short. Make the most out of it. Go out there and be that change you want to see in our world, because nobody else can be that specific change that you want to see in our world. So yeah, go out there and be there. Maybe that's the reason why we're here, to spot that change that we need to fix. Anyway, also one last thing, leave me a comment in the section below, right? Leave me a feedback if I got anything wrong today, if you guys want to see any game and stuff like that. And oh, Billy, thank you so much for the games you send me. I haven't checked yet, but I'll check that after the show. Thank you. We'll feature that in the future show. You take care, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.